Yeah, here to discuss this kumbaya moment is Lara Trump. Lara, so I spoke with Jessica, who was doing that interview yesterday on the 5, and she basically said that Hillary was, she basically acknowledged that Hillary was kind of trolling in the sense of she laid out if he were to execute this flawlessly, if Ukraine comes out with all the land and all these things. In reality, though, even if it isn't Hillary Clinton, I mean, what President Trump's done this year is amazing.
What President Trump has done overall during his time as president, the first term and now, is amazing. By the way, Joey, this president probably should have received a Nobel Peace Prize during his first term in office for the historic Abraham Accords, something much like ending the war between Russia and Ukraine that people said was impossible. They said you'll never get a Middle Eastern peace agreement. Donald Trump got that done during the first term in office. But I do think it's interesting to hear Hillary there caveat the whole thing, as you point out, by saying, well, if, Russia doesn't take any land, if they give everything back, most people say that's unrealistic. I don't know. The timing of it feels a little weird to me. DNI Gabbard has come out with quite a bit of information about the Russia collusion hoax, and ground zero is really Hillary Clinton and her campaign for the start of all that. So maybe she's trying to get back in Donald Trump's good graces to a certain extent. I think everyone agrees, though, this war needs to end. Hundreds of thousands of lives have ended because of it. It's cost $40 billion. And President Trump has said, we want to see the killing end. But this president, of all people, is probably the only person who we could see possibly end it. Look, during his first 6 months in office, Donald Trump has ended 6 wars and conflicts around the world. Some of them lasted 5 days, like between Thailand and Cambodia. Some lasted 40 years, like the Azerbaijan-Armenia one that we recently saw happen at the White House. This is a president who can get it done and make it happen. And look, Hillary may want to stack up, Joey, quite a few more Nobel Peace Prizes that President Trump is probably due at the end of his time in office, because this is the president of peace. This is the person who I believe, peace through strength, will see a result of an end to this conflict. He's going to be the one to get it done. I really believe it.
Yeah, the irony there is Hillary Clinton supposedly brought a reset button to Russia and created new diplomatic relations. Even before
I lost audio with you here. Hold on. There you're back. I got you.
There we go. But anyway, so Hillary Clinton brought a reset button to Russia. Before her, President Bush said he looked in Putin's eyes and saw his soul. I guess President Biden said don't. I'm not sure exactly what his defining moment was with Russia. But of all of those we just mentioned, President Trump's the only one that seems to keep Russia from invading other countries and keeping wars from starting.
Yeah, well, that's right, because people look at Donald Trump and they say, you know what, we don't want to mess with this guy. The B-2 flying over when they were walking there on the tarmac yesterday, I thought was a beautiful symbol of American strength and might, and a reminder that if America wants to, we can take it to you. Do not mess with the United States of America. Do not mess with this president. When he draws a line in the sand, he means it. Unlike any president before him, people know that this is a man who means business. And we're lucky because that keeps us safe here at home. That gives our military personnel and our law enforcement a lot of great backing. And so I know they're grateful for this president. I'm grateful for this president. This is the president of peace.
Real quick, we've got My View with Lara Trump. What's coming up?
Yeah, so tonight, I'm really excited. Judge Jeanine Pirro, who I know we all miss on our screens here at Fox, she's the U.S. Attorney in the District of Columbia. She's working alongside President Trump, of course, to make sure that they clean up Washington, D.C. They federalized things, brought in the National Guard. She talks about all of that. And then we're going to have HUD Secretary Scott Turner. I have Winsome Sears and Jack Ciattarelli. These are 2 Republicans running for governor in what are pretty much blue states, Virginia and New Jersey. We're talking to all of them tonight, 9 p.m. My View. I can't wait to see everybody there. That's tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Laura, thanks for joining us. Thanks for working through the technical problems there. A professional as always. You got it. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.